Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be discussing something very important because it's only a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks to the board exam, and the pressure is rising, the anxiety is just out of this world, and probably by now you feel like quitting. But I'm here to give you some words of encouragement and to remind you about 3 really important things that you must not forget when you're about to take the board exam. I have previous videos on this topic. I have a video about 1 month to go to the board exam, the week of the board exam, and the day and the night before the board exam. So all of those will be linked in the description box below, so it will be super helpful for you guys if you check those videos out. With that said, let's get to the video. Again, just a disclaimer that this video is kind of an overview or a summary of the essential things you need to think about when you're going to take the board exam. If you want a more specific or in detail video about these tips, then you can go and watch the other videos, or you can just message me directly or leave a comment down below. So the first important thing to consider is the technicalities of the board exam. First and foremost, you confirm the details, the location, the date, the time, the requirements, especially with the situation that's going on now. Like in some places, the board exam has been postponed, and in other places, it's still on for that specific date. You really need to make sure you stay updated on the news regarding the board exam. And also, of course, you need to make sure that all of your requirements are ready by now. So your ID, your test permit, any other documents. I don't know how it's going to go down this year. Do you need a medical certificate? Do you need to do a swab test? Is that going to be done at the location, or will you have to do that on your own? And of course, the calculator, make sure it's a calculator that's allowed. You can check the list on the PRC website. You need to know the calculator way before the exam because you need to get comfortable using that calculator. And of course, other technicalities like planning out the exam day. How long will it take for you to get to the venue? What service are you going to use? Is it going to be available on that day? If there's a snack center in the location, maybe you need to bring your own snacks, bring your own water, bring your own lunch even. Before the exam day, maybe you can go visit the exam venue. And of course, your writing material, make sure you have 1 set and you have an extra set just in case
your pencil breaks or your sharpener gets ruined or your eraser is dirty.
Whatever the case, always be ready. The second most important thing is obviously studying. For the studying part, you have to focus on what you already know. Don't worry too much about the small details. Just focus on reviewing and solidifying the information and the material that you already have. Now, I was selling my handwritten review notes as a review book, and I still am. If you guys are interested, just message me. So a lot of people messaged me and asked for a copy, but some of those people who asked for a copy will be taking their exams in 2 to 3 weeks. So I told them, no, if you really want one, maybe because your material is lacking, but if you want one just to read over, then don't. I assume it's pretty much the same material, so you don't want to go to notes that will just confuse the order, that you already have in your head, or it will add new material, or it will just take more time to go through the material. Again, what you need to focus on, I don't know how much I have to emphasize this, what you need to focus on is the notes that you have. Just master them and completely understand them and review. Now, since we're just a few weeks out from the board exam, I think even more important than reviewing what you have is taking timed tests. You have to practice taking these tests, getting your brain used to questions, applying the knowledge, learning shading techniques, learning test taking techniques. I've also made a video on test taking techniques, which I think is really important for you guys to know, so that will be in the description box as well. Basically, you need to get your brain used to the exam taking mindset. Not just knowing things, but also taking that knowledge and applying it to answer the questions. Now, third and possibly the most important factor to consider is yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you need to consider and take care of yourself on a holistic level. So many people are like,
oh my god, I need to study.
And they forget about sleeping right, about eating right, about drinking enough water, and not stressing out too much, and having the time to relax and take care of yourself. You can't just keep pushing your body and your mind and expect it to perform well. So this is me reminding you about the importance of, even though we're just a few weeks out to the board exam, still get 6 to 8 hours of sleep at least. Drink water, don't skip meals, and don't eat stress junk food either. Just have a balance and find a bit of time to relax, especially in the evenings. Relax, watch your favorite show, and in the mornings maybe you can do a bit of light exercise. 2 minutes jumping rope, jumping jacks, that's all you need. Just support your body and your mind in every way you can. And that means also the emotional or the spiritual side of it. By now, I'm sure you've studied everything that you needed to study. You've put in the time and the work. You've learned so much. You've taken so many practice tests, and you've gone through a lot of hardship already. So believe in yourself. Don't worry too much. I know it's difficult. I know the anxiety and the nerves are just crazy. I know, I've been there. But just make sure that you have some confidence in yourself. I know. I myself, I almost quit a week before the board exam. And my mom was just like,
just chill out, take a day off, and then you can go on, you can continue.
And she was right. And maybe that will work for you as well. Just continue your efforts because you're almost there. Believe that you are ready. That chance to take the board exam is coming up really soon. And that is your chance to pass or even ace the exam. And I'm pretty sure with all of the effort and the time that you put in, that you're gonna do great. If I have this confidence in you, then at least have a bit of confidence in yourself. So that's it for today and for this video. I hope I didn't get too corny, and I hope I gave you tips and words of encouragement and of use to you. I wish you all the best of luck, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you want to say anything, or if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm always available. I'll see you guys in the next. Bye!